My name is Scott Tucker. Since 2004, I have traveled the globe in search of adventure, culture, and wildlife. And after producing 100 short documentaries and broadcasting them across the entire U.S., it's finally dawned on me. This must be too good for mainstream media. I don't take vacations. This is not a hobby. We are totally out of the box.
This is the parallel universe. And all of a sudden, by the way, I'm joined by my life coach, who wants to remain anonymous at this point, who is now, this is not expected. All of a sudden, there's a violin that I did not know was even something that my life coach could play, has now been broken out. Each one of you out there has basically a preconception of almost everything. You're living your lives in a preconceived fantasy, or otherwise known as a box. Since I was about 8 years old, I had an allergic reaction to cats. So bad that I was rushed to the hospital. My parents had no idea that I was allergic to cats. So I was rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night. They didn't even know what wheezing was. They didn't even know I had asthma. They brought me in, they gave me a shot of adrenaline, and they said, okay, he's all right, let's send him home. I was brought home and put to bed and given my 2 little cats. I snuggled up in bed with the cats again, and the next thing you know, I've got the same horrible condition happening. I can't breathe. Second time in a row, my parents call the ambulance. I go to the hospital, more adrenaline. Everyone's clueless. Nobody has any idea that the cats are causing it. This is when I'm 8 years old. So I spent my entire life scared to death of spending any time with kitty cats, because even though I love them and I love animals, I could not be with a kitty cat. We're all living our lives based on the mirage of the past. We're not really living in the present, although I really want to say I am. After a tremendous lifetime of absolute fear over being with cats, being around cats, spending any time with cats. My life coach has cats. I come to visit on a regular basis, and I'm scared to death. The first couple times I come to visit, it's obvious that I begin to start to feel like my chest is tightening. Here I am, I'm 55 years old, and little by little, I realized, visit after visit, I'm not allergic to these cats. These are the same cats. I know I've had terrible wheezing episodes. So this brings about the question, was all of those were those asthmatic attacks in the past, were they psychosomatic? Was I reacting to what I thought I was supposed to react to? Was I creating those reactions? So, it's quite arguable that I wasn't, that I truly was allergic, and that I grew out of this allergy, which it still works if you look at it. All the decisions I'm making now, predicated upon the past, are simply just restraining me and preventing me from moving forward. So this is Scott Tucker's Parallel Universe. I invite you to please take a look at what you're doing. Take a look at the decisions you're making. How is it that the past is pressing up against and preventing you from seeing your way to, I would say, a happier future? Bear with us here, folks. At this point, we're splicing in Facebook Live footage.
Look at this.
I think my microphone on my phone
Look at this. My
ended up
goodness.
getting a drop of water on it. You're going to have a tricky time actually hearing what I'm saying. Listen up. It's worth it.
Spotted salamander trying to cross the road. Look at him. Gorgeous creature. He stuck out like a sore thumb. Look at him. He got up. Come on. Where are you? There you go. He's up on the curb. There's the curb. He got up and he's in the woods now. He's starting to get into the grass.
Genus and species of this creature
Beautiful.
is Ambystoma
Look
maculatum,
at you go.
the spotted salamander.
You are amazing.
And it's an amphibian, a creature that requires water to breed, but spends most of its time on land.
Crazy amount of spotteds in this area. I know they're here. We've been studying these things for years. Pulled up to the location, I knew right off the bat that was a spotted salamander. You know, you look at the weather forecast, you try to predict these things. I wish I could have had other people out here. I just, you know, it was supposed to rain, then it wasn't, now it is. We're in an area in Madison, Connecticut. This is southern New England, where the spotted salamander is, I would say, phase 2 of its breeding situation. Back in March, probably early, maybe mid-March, that salamander, odds are pretty good, went into the vernal pool, which it decided it was time to breed. I think it was a male, and odds are pretty good that male went in, dropped a spermatophore, hung out, and a female took it in and then fertilized her eggs with it. Then he realized, okay, I'm done doing my business. It's late April. It's almost May. Time to get back into the foraging areas. Probably wasn't starving, but probably getting pretty hungry and decided, all right, let's get back to where we're going to go. Now, that thing is going to go to areas where you're never going to see it. I have looked for spotted salamanders. You can't find them. They're very difficult to find. They are fossorial. They're going to spend their entire lives, you know, a foot, maybe more, below the surface. You won't hardly ever see them, even if you're, you know, flipping rocks or logs. It's very unusual. They go into other mammals' burrows. This will break your heart. Okay, I'm going to try to show you this. Here comes a car. Yeah. Some of them did. I don't know what this is right here. I'm trying to ID it. Oh, no. Oh, this one did not make it. This is a spotted salamander. Oh, honey, he's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it. Of course, he's still kicking, but he's not going to make it.
Wow, what a beautiful creature.
Isn't that so sad, though? I mean, these things have been here for probably many hundreds of years. We came in with the development, and of course, you know, we're all trying to share the earth here, but
Well, it's wonderful what you're doing out here.
well, thank you. I wish I had some more volunteers out here. We just didn't think fast enough.
Yeah.
But anyways,
All right, you have a good night.
Thank-
Thanks for showing me that.
good luck. There you go. Yeah, look at him.
It's a tree frog.
Which, quite ironically, you'll never find in a tree. climb your windows. They'll end up... Sometimes... There he goes. Okay, we're gonna make it. Meanwhile, we're gonna give this guy kind of a little burial right over here on the side. I'm sorry, buddy. You're not gonna... A lot of times what'll happen... Okay, you can't even see me for some reason. Let me see if I can clean this. Is that better? A little bit better. What'll happen is the possums will come in and gobble them up. You won't even know they were there. The next morning, everything's gone. The crows will come in and eat them. Let's see what else we can find here. What else? Giant earthworms here. Look at them. Look at them. It's got to be 10 inches long right there. Nobody cares about the earthworms. How come? Because they haven't sprouted out a couple of arms and legs, I guess, and they don't have big, beautiful yellow spots, I guess. What's this here? What's this here? What the hell is this? Oh, it's plant matter. Okay. I do not see any more salamanders here. Oh, look at this guy. Did you get squished, buddy? Oh, no. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. You did not get squished. Look at you. See how he's kind of pressed down? He's like, maybe if I hide. Oh, there he goes. Good luck finding these suckers. I mean, if you went down here like I'm gonna... Oh, look at that. I took one step in. The chorus ended. One stupid little step in. Step out, and they'll probably start again. All the spring peepers are starting to retreat. I think, they're just pretty much done. The spotted salamanders, I think they're pretty much done as well. Because we only saw one dead and one alive. You don't see anybody here. Okay. Frustrating. But this is the expedition. It's not all about Disney. We're not saving everything. We can't do that. But we can show you, in essence, what's happening probably by the 100,000. Massachusetts, all the way up into Maine, New Hampshire. Amphibians are breeding like crazy during these rain events. And if you don't get out there, which, again, it's hard to get yourself motivated to come out here at night in the middle of the pouring rain, which finally it kind of stopped here. You're never going to see it. You're never going to know where they lived. You're never going to know that you're living amongst them. All these folks here in this community here in Madison, they've been told over the years that you're in the middle of a breeding, an amphibian, breeding area, but we snuck in the houses. Everybody got a place to live. Salamanders can survive here, but we could use some volunteers. Could use people that are dedicated to this one location. We've talked about it in the past. We did spread the word, but again, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other over time. There's thunder. You hear that? That's not good. Thunder comes lightning. Anyways, that's it for now. Expedition Earth signing out until we figure out what the heck we're doing next. We got another one. Look at this beauty. Gorgeous. This one, oddly enough, is going the opposite direction as the last one. This one is heading, I guess that'd be north. Not to say it certainly could be heading into a upland area. I don't know exactly, where the vernal area is right in here. But look at this gorgeous. Look at the ribs. I think this is a female that just... Look at the size of my finger. That's my index finger compared to that beautiful face right there. So, as far as the overall length is concerned, I'm going to say 5.5 inches maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's a female. She probably laid her eggs
over the last couple of weeks, and now she's done. I'm going to help her across because I just don't want to take a chance. Look at that creature. Amphibious. 99% of its life on land, underground, fossorial. Come on. There you go. There you go. Okay. Get in there. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Gorgeous. Moment, but we're back. Okay, we got the spotted salamander. It's been an extraordinary night. Some of you have seen these things a million times, some maybe never. This is an epic night to see these guys. They're everywhere. This is what it's like to be in New England. The wildlife's here. You got to go out at the wrong time for a mammal. When it's pouring rain and when it's dark. It's 11:20 p.m. Most of us have gone to bed now. It's Friday night. If you're not, you might be a little tipsy at this point. You really got to stake out your own little land, your own little area. There's people out there that live right around amphibian breeding migrants. You don't have to come to mine. I know where these are. They're close to where I live. You don't have to come here. They're right outside. Go out in your yard right now. Walk down the street. Walk around. $50 says you'll find something there. Maybe set up your own little signage system that says, look, slow down tonight, everybody. Here, you take that side of the road. I'll take this side of the road. Let's try to protect them. All right, enough out of me, people. It's 11:20. Can I go to bed, please? Could I? Okay, we got a new species here. New species. I don't know what this is yet. Oh my goodness, this could be our first large frog. Is it a bull or a green? Oh my goodness. I think it is there we go. Tympanic membrane, which is right behind the eye. Tympanic membrane, which enables it to actually listen. It's not gigantic, but it's definitely bigger than the eye. All good here, my friend. Doing a short documentary on the amphibian breeding migration. Thank you. The police are here. That's okay. I think they kind of know me by now after the years. So, please forgive me. I'm spacing out. Is it a bull or a green? It might... Oh, there... Okay, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Guys, I think it's a bull. Please forgive me, guys, but look at that tympanic membrane. It's magnificent. Look at those powerful legs. So bullfrogs and green frogs are so prolific and they're so well adapted to all these fragmented habitats that what happens is nothing can really outcompete them. And it's becoming a problem. We're hoping that somehow things will balance out, but right now we're going to wind up with a whole lot of bullfrogs and green frogs and very few other things. I had severe abdominal pain, so alarming that I decided there was no way I could make it through the night, and I jumped in the car and came down to the clinic. They just took a urine sample and now I'm waiting. I feel as though the pain is cycling. All of a sudden the pressure builds up and I feel like I'm not gonna make it, and then it disappears after I relieve some gas out of my anal opening. And then I feel better for a little while, and then I don't know what else to say other than it's possibly a kidney infection or something. We'll see. What do you think my issue is at this point?
Syphilis.
So right now, I'm thinking to myself, okay, what could this be? Let's play the game. If you're at home, you can play along with us. We're still waiting for the doctors. Nobody here, and this facility is absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to call it out. It's in Westbrook, but there's nobody hardly here. The guy said they're busy. They're busy? I don't think so. So anyways, listen, that's my life coach in the background. Stand by for 1 second, please. Bottom line is, at this stage of the game, you've got a couple things that are up for grabs. You, the studio audience, can start sending in your votes as to what it is that I particularly have. What is my ailment? And for those of you that hit it square on, you'll win a prize. I don't know what it is. Perhaps a cup of coffee. How about a cup of coffee? But right now, I'm thinking, could it be kidney stones? Could it be kidney infection? Could it be appendicitis? Could it be...
Pregnancy?
No. Could it be some sort of a sexually transmitted disease? I'd really like to get a hold of the person that designed these, because they're just absolutely delightful.
They're just little flowers with little...
They're sort of like little flowers. They're very cerebral.
They're like embroidery flowers.
You gotta give them an A for wardrobe. In the middle of probably some of the most severe pain I was feeling, a woman came in, a sweetheart, and she was saying, "Now, what pharmacy do you have?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, okay. Madison CVS, okay." Now, and then she's like, "What if you need something right now?" You're not gonna give me the medicine I need while I'm here right now?
Wouldn't it be nice to have a doctor first?
Are you kidding?
They're asking.
They're asking me, where am I gonna go? And then she's just like, well, if you lived in Middletown, you could get, there's things open all. Does anyone else see what's wrong with this picture? Where are you going for medication at like 2 a.m? Everything's closed. It should be closed. You're at a hospital. You don't have all the drugs we need right here. What's the problem?
Oh, I can't say it on camera. It's not very patriotic.
She just said this is not the... She just said that this is not the America that they said it was gonna be. You're sick, you show up, you have insurance.
They sure did make sure they got your information.
They got all my insurance, and then nobody came. Now I realize there's little children here. There's people that could be really sick. I tell you one thing.
The only really sick one here.
By the way, I can hear next door. They're talking about opiates all freaking the time. They're like, "Oh, Dilaudid? Oh yeah, Dilaudid."
Oh, we're in the wrong room.
Oh yeah, they want to talk to those people. Cha-ching. Listen, we're gonna get two. We're gonna get 2 canvases, but you have to promise me one thing. You're not gonna try to control me.
I never control anybody. I never, ever tell people what to do, or I don't have opinions. And I certainly don't have, oh my God, Did you see what she was wearing? I don't have opinions.
Don't try to control me. Okay? That's all I ask. Don't try to control me.
Oh my god, this stuff is so tacky. But generally, I don't have opinions about things, and I wouldn't tell you what to do. Ever, ever.